going on YouTube? It's the Bruce Reed. Welcome to the dojo, and today I'm bringing you another online ranked battle against XUGX Relentless. He chose the Philadelphia Eagles, I chose the Cincinnati Bengals. Let's kick this thing off. This is actually my first time using the Cincinnati Bengals in Madden 25, and I feel like it's a team I can really get behind in the ranked matches. They've got a really nice front seven on defense that has good block shedding ability. You know, they're able to contain the run fairly easily. Their secondary is a little questionable, but I mean, the way secondary plays in Madden, it's not really a necessary position to have great elite players at in order to be successful. I mean, you could have Darrelle Revis back there, but since you can beat man coverage with out routes, post routes, deep in cuts over the middle, you can pretty much toast man on anything. It makes Darrelle Revis not as valuable as you would, think Darrelle Revis would be. So that's the defensive side of the ball. I think the Bengals have a lot going on for them. On the offensive side of the ball, they got a lot of options, a lot of attack that you could use. Andy Dalton's a serviceable quarterback, for sure, no doubt. They got great tight ends, Jermaine Gresham, Tyler Eifert. Both of those guys can handle real well. Look at this toss-up by Mike Vick. I went to go user it, and I overshot it. I got to the spot before the ball got there. I went to go try to strafe to be able to grab that pick, and I just ended up whiffing at nothing right there. I don't even know. But keeping on the Cincinnati offense, there's a nice little run right there by Green Ellis. Look at him swerving. Who knew Green Ellis had that kind of game? Oh, yeah, baby. I got his back now. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, the law firm. He's one of a two-part punch for Cincinnati, as they got Giovanni Bernard, who you see right here, who's the more shiftier back. He's a rookie from this year's draft class. And I've been watching Hard Knocks. You guys been watching Hard Knocks, you'll know Giovanni Bernard. He's definitely got some cuts, some violent cuts. And right there, he steps over the defender into the end zone for the touchdown. Let's tying this game up right now. But other on offense, they got A.J. Green. A.J. Green's an absolute beast. Mohamed Sanu's a pretty good running back. Wide receiver. So all in all, I mean, their offense is actually pretty stacked. They got a good O-line, and their defensive front seven's great. I guess their one weakness would be the secondary, but I mean, you can cover up for that in Madden. So that makes the Cincinnati Bengals a great choice for online play in Madden 25. And believe it or not, I mean, after this game, I actually felt like I wanted to play more games with the Cincinnati Bengals, which is great. So I mean, you guys can probably look forward to in the future more Cincinnati Bengals gameplay, because they were just that much of a fun team to play with. I really enjoyed the whole feel of their team. But 1st and 10, we get a pick right there. Nelson with the interception, just lined up perfectly. I forget exactly what coverage I was running right there, but he definitely tried to force the ball in there, so we ended up making him pay with that turnover. So we get the ball back, take a sack on the 1st and 10. On a little screen, held the ball for too long. 2nd and 15, we find Latrell Hawkins over the right side, gets us a first down. And on offense, we want to get the ball into the hands of A.J. Green. He's such a big playmaker, but right here, Dalton can't find anything. I tried to roll out. I make a guy miss and try to plant my feet to throw, but Soapawaga's right there to sack me anyway. So 2nd and 17, dig myself a hole. I take another sack. I'm just getting coverage sacks left and right here because he is not bringing that much pressure. 3rd and 22. I find Mohamed Sanu over the middle. He's swerving, making people miss. He gets up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Finding A.J. Green. There's the man right there. Whoop! Makes a little swerve. Rolls off a defender and gets down to the 29-yard line. There is no shortage of big play potential here on the Bengals, and Andy Dalton, by the way, ended up going out with injury a couple plays ago, so Josh Johnson is into the game. The only great thing about using Josh Johnson is that he's got a lot of speed, so it's a different kind of game plan going forward in this game, at least. Going from a pocket quarterback to a mobile quarterback, I need to be careful as not to bail on the passing plays too quickly. It can be tempting to just run the ball with Josh Johnson. You get that kind of speed, get a couple blockers. But Giovanni Bernard finds the end zone right here, puts me up by 7 points. And when I have a mobile backup quarterback coming to the game, I mean, I'm not using a scheme that's designed for a mobile quarterback. I'm using a scheme that's designed for a pocket passer. So with Josh Johnson, I don't want to bail out on these pass plays too quickly. I'm not a big proponent of calling 5 wides and just sending everybody deep and then trying to swerve the linebacker. I don't like to do that. I like to stick to my game plan and stick to my guns. And that's what I'm going to try to do for the rest of this game. But with 25 seconds left in the first half, Michael Vick, look at this run. This is old school 2004 Michael Vick getting down to the 13-yard line. He's got a shot right here at the end zone on 1st and 10. He rolls out. And you know what? This is something I see with Vick users a lot. They roll to the right like they do with every other right-handed mobile quarterback, and then they end up getting themselves into trouble because Mike Vick's a lefty. So, I mean, like, when you choose Mike Vick or if you choose Cam Newton, who's a right-handed, if you go with these mobile quarterbacks and you want to run out of the pocket, that's great. but run to the side of your strong arm. I mean, whenever I face the Eagles, it's part of my game plan on defense to edge rush the left side of the formation, or the right side of the defensive formation if you're facing from the defense looking at the offense. And that's so I could, if Mike Vick scrambles, I make him scramble towards his less dominant hand and make him throw across his body. So, I mean, that should be the game plan of everybody. If you get a Cam Newton or RG3 or one of those right-handed quarterbacks, and you want to try to edge rush from the right side, flush them out to the left so that they're throwing across their body on that side. So, I mean, it's the same kind of idea. But it doesn't make sense to me when Vick rolls to the right, because he's a lefty. So my opponent ended up scoring at the end of the half, making it a tie ball game to start this third quarter. But we're starting to put these tight ends to work. Jermaine Gresham drops a pass right there, but Tyler Eifert on the double move right there ends up getting that ball, and he's going to be a great guy in your fantasy leagues this year. I'm calling that one. Tyler Eifert looks sick. Coming out of Notre Dame, he's one of the better tight ends to ever come out of Notre Dame, and he just looks great. He looks at playing at an NFL pro level already. And if anybody here watching Hard Knocks, I'd like to see it. Let me know in the comment section. I've been watching that. I love Hard Knocks, man. That's such a great program by HBO. James Harrison is hilarious in it because he's so camera shy towards HBO. He feels that they shouldn't be in the locker room, that they haven't earned the right to be in the locker room. But it's just great to watch, a great TV show. And I wish the Patriots had done it. If the Patriots had done Hard Knocks, it would be like straight hour Patriots porn for me. So after his defense holds us to only 3 points, which isn't terrible because we at least came away with points, it's our defense's turn to try to tee off on him. Right there, we send a couple blitzes. He ends up converting a third down. And look at Deshaun Jackson just breaking tackles out there. He's having a hell of a day right now. And LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy, he was my first-round draft pick in last night's fantasy draft. Hopefully he has a great year this year. Deshaun Jackson gets overthrown right there, doesn't even look up for the ball. And on the screen, Shady McCoy ends up getting about 6 yards on that. It's forced to a 3rd and 4. Can he convert another third down? No, we slam the door shut. Force him with a 4th and 1. He's trying to kick a long field goal, except he's not. Fake field goal. Let's go. He used a pick. Got him, coach. Give me that Mario coin. Don't be trying that fake field goal crap on me. And for all my guys out there that are new to online ranked matches, don't trust anybody. That's the #1 rule. Don't trust any of these guys. They're like, I always go into every situation thinking that they're trying to trick me. If it's a field goal, I always go into preparing for the fake. Just don't trust these guys. Everybody's bloodthirsty. Everybody's thirsty for those points. But look at Josh Johnson on the bootleg rollout. He's making people miss down to the 7-yard line. That is definitely one of the perks in rolling with Josh Johnson and the Cincinnati Bengals over Andy Dalton. Even though I won't be putting Josh Johnson in for Andy if Andy didn't get hurt. But, if you got Josh Johnson, might as well utilize that speed, baby. 3rd and goal, though. I have to get this ball in the end zone. 5 wide set. Josh Johnson looking around. He's rolling. He's got an opening. Can he get there? No. Trent Cole closes the distance. He's still an elite D-end in the league. And I'm going to go ahead and take a 3. Oh, wait, I'm not. You hit me with the fake. I hit you with the fake. What's up? Tyler Eifert with the touchdown. Come on. I would never do that unless somebody did it to me first, and I just got so much joy out of hitting him back with a successful fake field goal try after he tried to hit me with that fake field goal earlier in the game. Taylor Mays drops the interception for me right there. I've been having some problems lately, guys, with my user picks. I've been in position, ready to go, holding down ball hawk and getting nothing in return. It's been kind of frustrating, and it's only been as of late, but it's still though. I mean, if I'm under the ball, I hit Y ball hawk supposedly. It should freaking work, right? 1st and 10 though. He's running play action. Riley Cooper, Terrence Newman, and Newman comes away with the victory on that one. Another drop pick, but he ends up swatting it away anyways. Forced into a 2nd and 10, and now he's really starting to feel like he wants to run with Vic. A little scramble right there, gets into a 3rd and 2, and look at the lob. Oh man, those lob passes. Those lob passes can be frustrating sometimes because you don't know if they're luck or skill. But right here, Taylor Mays dropped another interception. Come on, man. 2nd and 10, he drops back, he's throwing deep, and are you serious? These Bengals secondary, I told you, that was their one weakness. They need to get their hands on these freaking balls, but he ends up finding Jason Avant on the left side on a curl right on the goal line. He draws to within 3 points, but he's got to get an onside kick right there because there's only 1:10 left in the second half. But we get our hands on the onside kick, secure the ball. Jones trying to run out of bounds, and he does. He's only got 2 timeouts left, so you know what that means. Pretty much game, set, match, but we find A.J. Green on the left side on a curl anyways. Caught him sleeping, but we get down and end up, forcing ourselves to the ground. We'll make this smart play right there. I want to burn the rest of his timeout, and I'm looking for the W here. I'm not looking for some kind of miracle comeback by the Philadelphia Eagles. So I go ahead and kneel this game out, as you see right there. He's calling timeouts because he's stubborn. He knows it's over. I know it's over. We know it's over. It's over. So we end up taking the 3-point win with the Cincinnati Bengals. And hey, I hope you guys are having a good extended weekend this weekend. I know today's Labor Day, so hope you guys are enjoying some much-needed rest if it's needed. If you don't need the rest, then get back to work. But Josh Johnson came into the game, filled in nicely for Andy Dalton, and he wasn't too bad to use. He had some inaccuracies at times. But if you use the Bengals and you would rather have speed over precision, then Josh Johnson might be your ticket there. AJ Green is just a playmaker. He gets the never say never moment of the game. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like for me. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment in the comment section with your favorite moment from Hard Knocks. I don't even care if it's this season. Any season. I'd like to know who's out there watching Hard Knocks, what your favorite moments are in that series, because we've got some great stuff going on. I absolutely loved the rookie showcase in the last episode when all the rookies got up and did their little performance. Man, that shit was hysterical. It had me dying. If you're new to the channel, welcome. You're going to want to subscribe for much more Madden action, and stay tuned because later in the week you're going to get the best interception on YouTube for Madden 25. But till next time, it's the Bruce Ree, and I'm out.